With that being said, I've talked about this on the show before, but what is also we've come to find out is that even though Obama has stamped and he has stamped this Senate deal as a good thing, the U.S. government is forecast to generate $185 billion in profit over the next decade from students and their families under the overhaul of the student loan of the federal student loan reform issues, right? So pretty much it's pretty simple. The government is supposed to be subsidizing the students, but in this case, the students are subsidizing the government in the amount of $185 billion. So I say to myself, Wall Street doesn't subsidize the government. The farmer, Monsanto and the corporate farmers, they get a subsidy and they don't subsidize the government. Corporations, they don't subsidize the government. Government subsidizes them. Rich people, government subsidizes them. Oil companies, government subsidizes them. Yacht makers, government subsidizes them too. Big corporations like IBM who don't pay any taxes, all because of government subsidies and tax loopholes. Nice government subsidy. Even universities, because of their nonprofit status, subsidized by the government. But when it comes to America's students and America's future, we will let the students subsidize government spending instead of the government subsidizing students. Blows my mind, America. Blows my mind. It doesn't only blow my mind. It also blows Senator Sherrod Brown and Senator Barbara Boxer, who said students, in essence, are subsidizing the government. And Barbara Boxer went on to say that the profit estimates were unjustifiable, and that the Senate measure exasperates the problem. This $185 billion worth of money can go to a lot of other things. It could go to giving students more aid, giving students more Pell Grant, increasing the threshold. So folks out there who don't know, Pell Grants go to those individuals that are, very, very poor, have a zero or, $100 to a zero. I can't give you the exact specifics on it without going in detail, but they have a very, very low expected family contribution to their college education, so they get a Pell Grant. But middle-class families usually don't qualify for Pell Grants. This money can go to expanding the net and allowing for more people to qualify for Pell Grants. But yet, nope, that's not true. The federal government uses that money to probably subsidize farms and to give corporate tax giveaways and corporate tax loopholes. This is wrong, America. This is an absolute travesty. A travesty that in a time of economic dissolution, in a time of economic despair, in a time when we should be focusing on investing on our greatest resource, which is our people, and our young people for that matter, in a time with a youth unemployment crisis that is global, at a time that the youth unemployment crisis is so bad that even the Pope himself is speaking out about it. It's saying that our world is in peril. You think the United States federal government would really create a pathway to prosperity, and that pathway to prosperity would include making sure that students are on the right path so they can truly be prosperous. But no, that's not true, because the Republican ideal of a pathway to prosperity is give tax giveaways to corporations, and the Democratic, unfortunately, ideal of a pathway to prosperity is this plan co-signed by the White House, which says $185 billion goes into the pocket of Uncle Sam. Not the pocket of the middle class, not the pocket of working families, the pocket of Uncle Sam. America, we can do better. I gotta tell you, we can do better. But it's going to require that we demand action. And this is not just about, us going and saying we want action. It's about young people, millennials, coming together and saying, this is just downright wrong. Why am I paying the federal government to get a college education? Why? Explain to me why the federal government is making billions of dollars off of me as I try to pursue the so-called American dream. The American dream that everybody tells us: you go to school, you go to college, you get good grades, and you become part of the middle class. That dream is in jeopardy, and while it's in jeopardy, the American government is pilfering the American students to the tune of $185 billion. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Hey, Fowler Nation. Thanks to you, we have made our goal of 1,500 subscribers. You can check out our behind the scenes video in the description below this video. But now we need our next goal. We need to get to 2,000 subscribers, and we can't do it without your help. So do me a favor. Click that subscribe button, and when we get to 2,000 subscribers, we're going to release a very special video with the Fowler Nation mascot, Larry the Cat.